Hi, it's Grammy from Grammy and Grandpa Read, and today I have a book for you called Groundhog's Runaway Shadow, and it's written by David Biedrzycki. I think that's how you say it. The only thing that could keep up with little Phil Groundhog was his shadow, no matter how fast he ran or how high he jumped. His shadow followed his every move. Whether he laughed or cried, his shadow was always right there beside him. Even when Phil felt small, his shadow could make him feel bigger. Pretty hippo out walking with the gorillas down my street. He's singing. But everyone grows up, even groundhogs and their shadows. Grown-up groundhogs are expected to act a certain way, but Phil's shadow had other plans. Phil's idea of a perfect vacation was taking the bus to the local beach. Shadow dreamed of visiting faraway places. Phil loved scary movies. Shadow, not so much. Phil enjoyed eating dandelions, clovers, and tree bark. Shadow craved something spicier, says Taco Town. Phil liked to be on time. Shadow liked to stop and smell the roses. At first, Phil found Shadow's behavior amusing, but a little off-key. Phil's friends found it amazing and a little, he burped, gross. Soon it got annoying. And then downright embarrassing. P.U. Maybe he farted? Why can't you be like other shadows? Phil had had enough. I wish you would go away. Shadow was crushed. He got angry, but then he thought about it. Phil said he should go away, and he had always wanted to travel. So that night and the next morning and a couple of days later and into the following week, that's exactly what he did. Back at home, Phil tried everything to find his shadow. Oh, Shadow, where are you? He posted signs and it says, lost. Have you seen my shadow? If found, keep shadow out of shade and call immediately. And then he used the newspaper. It says, Groundhog seeks shadow. Then he saw Shadow making news. Mysterious shadow seen at Eiffel Tower. See here, right there? Without him. Suddenly Phil's life seemed pretty dull and he longed to be exploring with Shadow. Because look at all the things he's doing. He meets the Queen. And he starred in a movie, and he rocks the White House. Halfway around the world, Shadow realized something was missing. He had no one to share in his adventures. The thought of searching for Shadow scared Phil silly. He'd have to travel far and wide, but the next morning, and a couple of days later, and into the following week, that's exactly what he did. He searched. Shadow, 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 Shadow. And he searched. Shadow. And he searched some more. Finally, when he could search no longer, he had an idea. He began to play. And when he did, he heard someone, gently accompanying him. The two friends played together, this time in perfect harmony, and the next morning and a couple of days later and forever after, that's exactly what they did. Except for on February 2nd. Because that's Groundhog Day. And we want to know if this groundhog sees his shadow or not to find out whether it's going to be a longer winter or spring is coming. I hope you like this book. Subscribe to our channel and like the video.